Good day, my little robins, it's me, Beth. Another month has come and gone, so I'm bringing you guys my monthly wrap-up for the month of April. These videos are pretty self-explanatory by now. I'm going to share some of the things that I have enjoyed the month of April. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight into this April monthly wrap-up. Is the music I've been listening to the month of April, and the album I want to talk about is Chemical Warfare by Escape the Fate, which released April 16th. Now, I've already reacted to the lyric video for the song Unbreakable, and I actually really enjoy the sound. The song grew on me, and I said in that video that I was waiting for the album to come out to kind of give a full opinion, and Escape the Fate are one of those bands that never stay in the same lane. They continue to grow, they continue to mature, and for me, another song on this album that really slaps hard is the song called Demons. So for those of you who may have been a bit on the fence with the singles that released, I kind of think of it when Beyond the Black, my beanie that I'm wearing, released the album Horizons, I believe last year. I was very critical on the singles that came out, and then the album came out and I was like, okay, the album's actually pretty good, they just chose some not so good singles. So I think Escape the Fate maybe did that they shared the same fate with Beyond the Black. But yeah, I want to see these songs performed live. Only then can I make a definitive opinion on this band's growth and this album. If you've been watching any of my reactions the month of April, you will see that I have gone back down the Japanese rabbit hole, and a band and a song and a video I want to talk about is Showdown by the band Audios or Audius. I love this band. These ladies, they slay all day, all night. There's just something that's this video, the song, the instruments, the vocals, the lyrics were pretty much sheer perfection. This band puts a lot of Western bands to shame, and I'm finally getting around to listening to songs with the new vocalist, and it shows that a band can continue to grow and evolve when a new vocalist comes in, because the new vocalist adds something that maybe an older vocalist couldn't. Another Japanese band I discovered for the first time the month of April is Bradia, and I am so happy that after my reaction that you guys actually gave me a lot of songs and videos to go back down their history and their back catalogue to react to in the future on the channel. Spoiler alert, you can expect another Bradia reaction over the next couple of weeks, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing and doing my upload schedule. But this band, I can't say this enough about Japanese bands. This band slaps, and I feel so good listening to these songs. And yeah, Japan. Round of applause. You know, you're putting Westerners to shame, but yeah, I've been going back down the Japanese rabbit hole, and I'm going to be really interested to see what my Spotify Wrapped 2021 looks like. Next up is the TV shows that I watched the month of April, and now I was on holiday for 2 weeks, so I had a lot of free time on my hands. And if we're talking about Discovery Plus, which is the streaming site that I've been watching a lot of my paranormal shows on, shock horror, I'm throwing you guys another paranormal show. I actually binged all the seasons that are available of Kindred Spirits, and what I found interesting about Kindred Spirits over other paranormal shows on that streaming site and in general is that they focused more on ghosts and spirits in people's homes rather than abandoned buildings, which kind of added a layer of reality that anywhere can be haunted, you know, an abandoned building, or even the house you live in. Nick Groff has a new paranormal show called Deathwalker on Discovery Plus. Those episodes are uploaded weekly, and from what I can tell, he takes paranormal theories and tests them out in locations. It is a good dose of paranormal with a little education. And this is actually a series that I've really been looking forward to, and I cannot wait to watch more episodes. Over on Stars on Disney Plus, I discovered the comedy Dollface starring Kat Dennings, and can I just say this series is amazing. It pretty much follows Kat as she tries to rekindle friendships after being dumped. She is an amazing like comedic actress, and she doesn't get as much love as she deserves. Keeping with Kat Dennings, for my birthday, which was April 18th, I turned 27, so I'm now 27 as of this video. My family got me the whole box set of Two Broke Girls. Now, I watched this show when it was on TV, and I absolutely loved like the comedic duo. And yeah, Kat Dennings just shines through. So if you like comedy and you like cupcakes, then Two Broke Girls is a show for you. The final TV show I want to talk about is another throwback show, and that is White Collar. I watched this on Netflix. It stars Matt Bomer, or Bomber, depending on how you pronounce it. He is a con artist working for the FBI. Again, I watched this show when it aired, and so it's kind of nice like finding it again and being like, okay, the drama, the comedy, like the action still stands the test of time, despite the fact that like the series has kind of like long been over. If you like those cop buddy comedy dramas, then White Collar is for you. If you're interested in the manga that I have been reading the month of April, then you can check out my manga April haul collection wrap-up video. I will leave a link at the end of this video so you can go check it out over on my second channel, msbethrobinson94. On to the anime portion of this video, and the month of April saw me watch a lot more anime than I have in previous months. So I'm going to kick off with Haiku. I have watched this series like on and off over the years, so I decided to go back to the beginning. I am a sucker for sport anime. I don't know what it is about them, but also Haiku is one of the few animes where I actually love all the characters, I love the storylines, and I'm kind of rooting for everyone. That is very rare when it comes to anime, but Haiku is definitely top tier sport anime. High Rise Invasion on Netflix is a series that I've heard of because it was a manga before it was an anime. Pretty much you have a bunch of like kids and people. They are pretty much transported to like these high-rise like buildings in the sky, in the clouds. You can't see the floor below or the ground below, and they are being killed by these masked like individuals who have got like axes, guns, pretty much weapons. So the only way to like survive is to A, kill these masked individuals, or kill yourself. It is a good dose of drama, some superb voice acting. I really liked the voice acting in this, and if you like a bit of a psychological thriller, then High Rise Invasion might just like tick your box. The Way of the House Husband anime is also on Netflix. Now this is adapted from like the manga series of the same name. I gave up with the manga series after about volume 3 because it didn't pique my interest, but the anime has piqued my interest because it's got some superb voice acting. There's like lots of like twists and like turns, like comedy, drama, and just it's a little bit over the top, which if an anime's not over the top, you know it's a bad anime, but this is over the top, so it's a good anime. Pretty much it follows an ex like Yakuza who kind of gives up the criminal life to become a house husband. It sounds like a bizarre plot. It's a bizarre anime. Check it out. The final anime which I binged the month of April, also on Netflix, is Pokemon Sun and Moon. This is actually a great like animated series as well as being like a great video game. The last time I probably like watched like a whole Pokemon like animated series was probably back when it was like the Gold and Silver series, so a long time ago. I don't know what it is, but I've kind of like shut off from like the Pokemon anime over the years, so I kind of feel like I need to get back into like the Pokemon anime, and luckily for me, Amazon Prime have a lot of like the early seasons, so I can go back and, you know, start from the start all the way up to like the Pokemon Journeys, I believe it's called, which is the Sword and Shield one. Pokemon, it never ages. And as a 27-year-old, I can now go back and appreciate it because I have access to like the streaming services that allow me to watch as much Pokemon as I want. And the final category in my April wrap-up video is video games. And the whole month of April has been building up to the release of Pokemon Snap. This came out April 30th. I am uploading this like a couple of days into May, so I've pretty much played this over the weekend, and oh my god, I never played the original, but I had like friends, like siblings who played it, and so I'm going to really look forward to seeing what their opinions are on this new one. But this is kind of like Pokemon Snap for like a new generation. I love it, and I just love going back and like replaying stages to try and capture more Pokemon. Okay, this is like a bit, take a look at this case, Pokemon Snap. This is going to be a common theme for the other video games that I have been playing the month of April. As I previously mentioned in the video, I had 2 weeks holiday from work, and that actually saw me go home and visit my family. And while I was there, I found my 3DS, and since I knew Pokemon Snap was coming out at the end of the month, I had to go through my game collection, and so I have started replaying Pokemon Black, Pokemon X, and of course Pokemon Sun. I started playing Pokemon Sun first because I binged the anime. I then played X, and then I finished it off with Black. These 3 are still ongoing, although I'm pretty much on the Elite 4 in the Sun version. I've got 3 gym badges in X, and I've just scored my first gym badge in Black. After playing these 2 games, as well as in the past Sword and Shield, oh my god, the graphics. Then you go back to Pokemon Black and you go, oh, there was a graphic shift over the years. So yeah, common theme this month was in the build up to Pokemon Snap, I was going to play more Pokemon. And the final 2 3DS games that I played this month were not Pokemon related. I actually loved these games when I was a lot younger, and that is New Style Boutique 1 and New Style Boutique 2. That's right, games where I could have my own fashion shop, clothing store where I could go and buy clothes. And pretty much in both of these games they have the Dark Lolita, they have the Lolita baby doll. And so pretty much I made sure that I had both my shops in both of these games had a lot of rock, metal, cool, goth Lolita looks, and I forced pretty much every single NPC in this game to dress like a goth. I'm pretty sure back in the day I was more into the girly fashions in these games, but yeah. These games are pretty much amazing and they don't get enough love, and when I found these on my shelf I was I'd be a fool not to play them. So there we have it, guys and girls of the internet. That was just my April monthly wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something about me and some of my varying tastes, not just over the month of April, but over my 27 years on this planet. In the comments below, I'd love to know what some of the things that you guys have loved the month of April. If you want to see me do any particular videos in the future on the channel, then the comments is the place to go. Enough rambling, let's just wrap this up. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I am Beth. Goodbye.